This is the ABR Roadshow. I'm Danyel DeTomo, and today we are in Garner, North Carolina. We are at a restaurant called Garibaldi Trattoria. Now we are at their newest location today. It is such a beautiful space. And we're talking about the food. It's gonna be Italian with a touch of French. Oh yes, let's get started. So tell me the first thing you're gonna make for us today.
We're gonna make tortellini di Torino. It's from Torino, Italy, northern Italy.
Ooh, all right, let's get started.
All right.
I wanna see the process.
Yes, ma'am. Well, we need to heat up the oil
All right.
to almost a frying point.
All right, so what are we grabbing now?
We're grabbing the filet tips.
Oh, yes.
That goes with the tortellini. You gotta salt them a little bit. Mm-hmm. Now we just gotta let her sear a little bit.
Okay.
Just for color purposes.
Yep.
We use only prime steak, which need to have the right contact of fat.
Oh my gosh.
That's a cognac.
This is like dinner and a show right here.
Now we're building the sauce, so it's one step at a time. The cognac is very important because they need to evaporate the alcohol and just leave the flavor.
And
that's a veal stock.
Okay.
Now we add in shiitake mushrooms.
All right. Heavy whipping cream. Now what exactly does that do for the
It's
dish?
just it's like a creamy marsala, so you gotta have the little cream for the color, and fix up the sauce as well.
What's next? Oh, we got some greens.
Spinach.
Spinach.
So now I'm gonna go to got the tortellini.
All right, we're getting close to the finish line here. You added the tortellini in, and once that's added in, it's pretty quick. Like it's ready to go.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, this looks so fantastic. Here, I want all, yes, like the sauce is what makes it, and the fact that you make yours in-house from scratch makes a huge difference. Okay, all right, here we go. That is a fantastic dish, and I mean, the sauce is just, it makes it right there. It puts it all together. Oh my gosh. Tortellini too, one of my faves, one of my family's favorites. So great dish, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get some more dishes made, I believe some cocktails made.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna sit down with you and your wife and we're gonna talk more about the restaurant. I really want to know how this restaurant started because is it you're 10 years in from the other location?
Yes. How the restaurant started? Well, my passion was food since I was young, growing up in France. What I saw that was missing in the market, it's a fusion of French and Italian, and most likely most restaurateurs, whether they're Italian or French, they just don't want to combine it. It's been a rivalry for years. But since I'm mixed, I earned that right to have a creme brulee and a tiramisu on the table. That's the whole concept really of Garibaldi.
Yeah, and so Garibaldi, even the name has a meaning behind it. Can you share that with everyone?
Yes, Giuseppe Garibaldi is the father of Italy, and he's like the George Washington of Italy. He's very interesting, traveled the world in the late 1800s, and even Lincoln was in the United States at one point in time, and Lincoln asked him to be part of his administration, that he turned him down, and then went back a second time to create this revolution in Italy and reunite all these kingdoms.
It's a really cool story there. Now, so you both grew up in an Italian restaurant from your families. And then you met, and I'm sure you hit it off immediately because that's a bond right there in itself.
Food is definitely the bond.
Yeah. Now we are in your brand new location. So we're in the Garner location. This is a huge space. It's beautiful. Tell me about why you wanted to do second location.
We got maxed up really in the first location, and the area is growing. It's growing with a lot of Northerners, so the demand for good Italian food, and we have people start coming in from this area and beyond, driving 45 minutes to be in Fuquay. And so in the last 2 years, we were studying the market. And that's how I found out almost 25% of my regular guests, and they were coming from this area. That's where we picked this location. And at the same time, we wanted a bigger venue to really have weddings and private events and things like that. That a lot of these special occasion venues, they don't have a kitchen attached to, so they have to go to a third party. And it's nothing like it. Have really good food straight from the kitchen to the table. And that's really the whole area why we chose this area specifically, because it's fastly growing with Northerners as well, people from California and Florida.
Yeah, I mean, this is my home state, North Carolina, so I'm very, I love this area. So I was like, man, I should have came here sooner. Like, what have I been doing, you know? But now I know about it, so I'm gonna have to bring my family and friends here. And speaking of friends, I want to talk a little bit about what's on the table. Got to give a shout out to bartender Noelle. She's a family friend. She made the drinks for us today. I would love to start with the drinks and what we're displaying, because that's what everyone starts with, the cocktails. So what do we see here?
Mojito's my wife's favorite, so we have to make mojitos.
Well, maybe I'll give you a sip later.
Yes. And the limoncello, it's a homemade limoncello. It's my grandma's recipe. And it's very popular, and we make martinis di Saronno Amaretto and homemade limoncello.
Noelle, good job, girl. Shout out. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. And then, so you even have a nice like wine pairing?
Yes.
What's up? So is this a nice?
This is a Bordeaux.
Okay.
And the reason I'm bringing a Bordeaux to the table, eating Italian food, it's really marry very well. It's the body of the wine, not necessarily is because it's Italian, it has to be better with certain dishes. You can have Californian, good wine from California that marry very well with Italian dishes as well.
So they really do have it all. I mean, obviously we have a little bit of it all on the table, so I gotta taste test some more. Like, I'm ready for it. Okay, let's just start. Tell me about the dish that is right in front of me.
This is chicken and French fries. It's a butter lemon sauce. It's dipped in an egg batter that's sauteed. It's all using fresh lemon, butter. We make our chicken stock, that is the base of the sauce as well. And all our chicken comes fresh, stays fresh. Nothing comes into the restaurants really. Any protein is fresh, stays on ice, so it's more refrigerated.
That lemon butter sauce. That is so delicious. Oh my goodness. Like, when a place has delicious, like, made from scratch sauces, I'm set. I'm a regular.
Batches. We don't have batches of sauces. So every order, even if we have table after table coming in for chicken marsala, there's not a base of marsala sauce. We do it to order. Well,
let's try this one too. What am I looking at here?
This is a chicken marsala.
Okay. More. Yes.
And it's the base of the chicken marsala, the marsala sauce. It's the beef stock.
Okay.
And it's 4 days process. So you have to roast the bones, you know, and get red wines on top, you know, just get the whole thing going first, and then fill it up with water, and then reduce slowly.
It's so fantastic. And then the mushrooms, because we had mushrooms in the dish in the kitchen. Are these different mushrooms?
These are cremini mushroom. Cremini mushroom, in some cases they call them baby portobello, but they're creamy.
Yeah, but it's a very good combination, because I like mushrooms. Like, I'm a mushroom person, so I was like, yes, that's a good mixture of flavor. Well, I mean, a lot of people, you know, the Raleigh, because we're right outside of Raleigh, the other location outside of Raleigh. So, you know, it's a growing area. A lot of people come here for the schools, you know, RDU. So, great area. It's definitely worth the trip to come a little bit outside of Raleigh to come visit one of your restaurants. Well, thank you so much. I'm definitely going to be trying many more bites off camera. I'm going to let some other people taste some stuff too, but we have had such a great time. It's been fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
And this is Garibaldi Trattoria right here in Garner, North Carolina. The couple that owns the restaurant is so lovely. The food was fantastic, and that creme brulee, my goodness, changed my life for the better. They truly are one of America's best restaurants. And for the ABR Roadshow, I'm Danyel Trattoria. I'll see y'all next time.